So we want to automatically ban lurkers from our group if they've been in there for 14 days and they're still on level 1 in our Skool community. How do we do that? We can't automatically do it. We can semi-automatically do it, and that's by tracking them as they come in with a simple Google Sheet and a Zapier integration. So let's have a look at it right now. So this is my Skool community. It's called Value Add Australia, and it's for Australian small business owners. It's a networking group. But let's say we have some people in here that have been around for a while and they're still on level 1. They're not really engaging in the group. And we want to keep it clean. We want to get rid of them, even though I've got 43 members, and that might cut me down to 10. But anyway, I'm not actually going to ban them just yet. I'll think about getting the group a bit bigger first. But if I was going to do them, this is how. So what we want to do is capture their information as soon as they come in, as soon as they answer the membership questions and they've been approved. And then we're going to keep track of them, and after 14 days, have a look, see if they've had any engagement within the group. See if they're still on level 1, see if they've moved up the ranks a little bit. Okay, so first things first, we're in Zapier. We've made a connection to Skool, and it triggers when they answer the membership questions. Now, to make that connection, in here, you can see I've already connected the dots, but if I was going to change this and connect a new account, it asks for the Skool API key and the group URL. Now, API can seem confusing, but they've set it up very easily for you here in Skool. We go to our community, we click on settings. It's actually right here, the first page that comes up. We've got Zapier integration. If we click on integrate, it comes up to this page with the API key. Now, if you have one already, if it's set up, you can just click copy. I do have one here, but it's hidden. I'm not going to click that. I don't want to show you what it is. But we can click Generate New API Key. This also actually tells us what we can do in Zapier. So we've got 2 triggers that can start workflows and 2 actions that can happen within workflows. So we can start a workflow when a paid member is entering the group, when someone's completed their membership questions, and the actions that we can take from something else is we can invite a member to our group, or we can unlock a specific course for them. So we're looking at number 2 here, because there's a free community. So when they enter the membership questions, that's when we are first aware of them. So answered membership questions. If I test that, you can see this has come up with a test record there. It's actually a real record, so I'm going to blur this out a little bit. Hopefully I can do that. But what happens after we get this information? We want to create a spreadsheet or a row in a spreadsheet, an existing spreadsheet. So this is the spreadsheet here that I've created. It's fairly simple. I'll have a link for this in the comments of the video. Feel free to download it. It'll be in the description of the video, rather, maybe in the comments as well. But we want to put the information on this spreadsheet, and it's just the name and the join date that we're bringing through. We could bring through other information, but for our purposes here, to check if they're a lurker or not, we only really need to know who they are and when they joined. Then we can calculate how long it's been since they've joined, and then it'll automatically tell us after a set period whether we should check them. So we create spreadsheet row here, connect our account, and then we fire the data through. So we pick our Google Drive, we find the spreadsheet within the drive, and the worksheet within the spreadsheet. So this should all be exactly the same if you're using my spreadsheet that I've created here. If you create your own, that's fine, just whichever spreadsheet it is and whichever worksheet within the spreadsheet. So we've put through the name. So from the Skool information, we've got the first name and the last name and the join date. And that's all we really need. There is a lot of other information that you can pull through from Skool, mainly the questions and answers, I should say, not a lot of information. For example, we can't pull through which level they're at, which would be really handy because then we could put that in the spreadsheet and just remove them straight away. But we can't see that without manually checking Skool. And if we click continue here, and we'll test this out right now, so you can see we're up to row 9 here. If we go over to here and click retest this step, it should create another row for us. Yeah, it's even saying there, row 10. And there we go, we can see a brand new row there with the same information that's been in there a couple of times. I've used this guy to test a few times. Now the only little issue we have right now, which I'll try and fix, is that the filters only go down to the most current row. They don't pick up the new one. Easy fix, remove filters, add filters again, but I'll see if I can fix that so we don't even have to do that. Alright, so up next, the next thing that we would do is simply copy the name and then go to our members button and search. And there we have our member. This is him. Now he's only been in for 1 day, but let's pretend it's been 14 days and we want to consider banning him, or just removing, maybe not banning entirely. He's level 1, so we can see that straight away, and then we can go into membership. We can have a look around in here, and we can click that remove from the group button. And it's as easy as that. So you can come in every day if you like, every other day, have a look at days since joined, filter down flagged for lurker check. So this calculates based on the days since joined. Is it less than 14? If it's less than 14 days, no, they're not flagged. If it's more than 14 days, yes, they're flagged. So we can filter by that, say yes. Let's see the ones that we have to look at. And if we've been filling in our actions as we do it, so this is just manual input, you can say remove, stay, yes, no, whatever you like. I'd recommend only having 2 options. And then we can just filter down to the blanks. So here are our blanks. There's one person we need to check if they're a lurker. They've been in for 252 days and they're me. This data's all made up. But that's when we would go through and have a look, decide what we're going to do. So it's as simple as that. As I said, I'll put the link to this in there. I'll see if I can make a template of this Zap as well and include that somewhere for you, so you don't even have to build it. You can just plug in your own spreadsheet and your own Skool community. Anyway, that is it. Let me know if you have any questions. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Thanks a lot. Appreciate your time.